Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Kasper and you are watching another episode of my English speaking challenge. First things first, I want to say that I'm well aware that I'm looking a bit haggard and unkempt, and as I look at myself right now, my face looks pretty tired. I have to admit it. But let's not make any excuses. There are no excuses if you want to improve your English. So I just wanted to make another video. I just wanted to have another speaking practice session. So I don't have any particular agenda aim for this video, and I'm just going to let myself go. I'm going to speak off the top of my head. Well, where can I start? So first things first, I want to mention that I'm just incredibly snowed under with work. I just finished an extremely busy week in work, and recently I've got loads of stuff on my plate. What else can I say? Maybe let's get started with why I'm incredibly busy in work. My boss a few days ago told me that there are going to be redundancies at work. So things doesn't look good for many employees. Let me take a sip of my coffee. And people are not aware of that yet, but this is the last month that they work in my company. No, not I don't mean in my company that I own this company, but at my workplace. That's what I wanted to say. And I was asked to by my boss to make a list of the most valuable employees, and I had to make a list as well of people that, in my opinion, the company can let go of. So that's an extremely difficult task, and it's heartbroken to a degree. Sorry, let me stretch my legs because I'm sitting in an awkward position and it's uncomfortable. So, what else was I speaking about? So I made a list. I handed in it to my boss yesterday, and I got praised. She said that I did a good job, but I feel heartbroken to a degree because that wasn't an easy choice. If it depended on me, I wouldn't let go of anyone, because I live in a small town, as I've mentioned many times on this channel before, and I do know how difficult it is in a place like that to find a stable work, to find a stable job. So I got pretty lucky when I looked for a job myself, and the company that I work in was my second shot. So I got this job pretty quickly, and I'm really thankful for that. Soon I got promoted. I'm, let's call it, a manager of production. I have about, I lead the team of about 20 workers, and the job is sometimes challenging. At times it's really difficult, but at times as well it's pretty chill. What I was talking about. Like I said, I don't have any particular agenda. I'm just going to speak off the top of my head. And it means that I'm going to share with you a lot of nonsense. So, as I've said before, my boss, I guess, will announce the list of people that are going to get fired in 2 weeks or so. And it's difficult. And by saying it's difficult, I really mean it. Because all the people that I work with, they do their best. Some of them have problems with discipline, but overall there are good employees. And if I was the one to make a decision, I wouldn't let go of any one of them. But the reality sometimes is really harsh, and the company can't afford to maintain all of them, to get them paid. So sometimes they have to make harsh decisions, and that's one of these cases. And another reason why it is so difficult for me on the emotional level is that I'm safe. My job is stable, it's safe. Maybe, who knows, I have some prospects of promotion in not so far future. I'm not so sure about it. Maybe it's a wishful thinking, but that would be great, wouldn't it be? So, what can I say? This week I worked at night shifts, and it's challenging as well because this week I've been sleeping really badly. I don't know, I'm sleeping like 5 hours a day this week, and I'm exhausted. You can say it just by looking at my face. I know I'm looking exhausted, haggard, and my hair is unkempt. And by the way, my hair is a real problem for me because I have a short haircut, but my hair is just going up. I can't comb them. So the solution that I discover is to just cut them off. So it's time for me to get my hair cut. But like I said, I'm tired and I put it off. So that's the main thing. But there are other things too. Unfortunately, my girlfriend is feeling worse at the moment. She has problems with her health, and we really don't know what to do. I have no idea how to help I have no idea on how to help her. So that really sucks. She had an appointment earlier today at uh, at her doctor, and she told her some bad news that the best idea for her is for her to be hospitalized, for her to go to hospital. But the thing is that the first thing is that she doesn't want, obviously, because it wouldn't be the first time that she ends up in a hospital, and that's the main thing. And other things are that she's new at her job, she's new at her workplace, and it would be really nice for her to um, keep that job, because as I've said in this video, um, sometimes it's incredibly difficult to find a good, stable job in a place like the one that I'm living in currently. So, what else can I say? I'm tired, even exhausted to a degree. I sleep badly, and my girlfriend is getting sick. So it's weighing on me. It's pretty hard. But I'm not the sort of person that gives up easily, and to be honest, I should have rather said that I don't give up at all, because hmm, let's start with the work. This is just a difficult period at my workplace, but I do hope that there will be a break in the clouds soon. So that's the one thing, and what considers my girlfriend the same. We lived through that periods already. We lived through that periods of her sickness already, and I remember even more difficult challenges with her health. I mean, that's what I want to say. So we will make through it together. I don't want I don't want it to sound like moaning about harsh life and things like that. I'm not the kind of person that moans and complains about everything. Not, no. I just want to say that currently I'm dealing with a difficult period with my life, and many things stacked up and they are weighing on me. But I want to say that I don't give up, I keep going, and I really believe that the future will be good for us. And the same, I wish the same for you, honestly. If you are watching this video, I want you to know that I wish you all the best. Cheers. Right. So, speaking that, sorry, I sit in an awkward position. I don't want you to see my leg in the frame. That was my knee, by the way. I am well aware that my videos aren't by no means professional, but I've mentioned it in pretty much every video that I've posted on my channel so far, that the point of me doing this, doing the YouTube stuff, is to practice my English and not to make a good quality video. But maybe it would mean a lot for me, it would mean a lot to me, or to me. That's a good question, actually. I'm going to check it out later. I don't want to interrupt the flow of my speech. So, what I was talking about, I can't remember. never mind. Just give me a second. We can sit in silence for a while, can't we? Of course we can. This is my video and I can do whatever I want. So what else? I was talking about my work, the difficult period at my workplace. I was talking about that I lack sleep and about my girlfriend's health as well. And maybe so that's the main that there are so I've just listed a few reasons that made me neglect the YouTube stuff, because I really think that I've neglected my YouTube channel. And what else can I say? I haven't put enough effort to my YouTube, and I feel really bad about it. I don't want, of course, to beat myself for that reason, but I really think that I should put more effort on the one hand, but on the other hand, I've been incredibly busy. I'm snowed under, and I've just got loads of stuff on my plate at the moment. That's such a nice phrase. I need to memorize it, and I need to use it much more often because it sounds natural and overall it sounds great. But where was I? In my opinion, I've been neglecting my YouTube channel, and I think that my YouTube page deserves much more love and care. But I find it really difficult at the moment. So I hope that things are going to change when I'll be over with that difficult period. I really hope that I'll be able to a bit of chaotic speech. I lost my train of thoughts. So when things will get easier with life as a whole, I do hope that I will be able to put much more effort to my YouTube page and to learning English as well, because I hate to admit it, but I don't spend enough time on studying English recently. I'd like to spend much more time on it, but it's difficult to find it. If you are a person who learns a language and you are a busy adult, you might relate with my situation. But you still get the idea. Life's been busy and I don't find enough time to do all my activities that I planned to do. And my main pastime is learning English and making videos for this YouTube channel. So, what else can I say? I start noticing that my YouTube channel is getting more and more personal. With each video, I realize that I share with you more personal stuff. And it's a good question to ask, why? What's the reason for that? I haven't really thought about it. The reason for that might be that, as it is for now, maybe it will change soon, but no one's really watching this video and I find it impossible to believe that someone is going to watch it uh, up till this point, because I've been recording it for 20 minutes and I keep talking. I've got loads of ideas in my head that I like to share with you, but I feel like my mind is empty and chaotic. Maybe it's because I lack sleep. Hmm. Yeah, the funny thing is that I keep repeating myself. I go around in circles and I keep repeating myself. I just done it again. So you get the idea. So maybe it's a good idea to finish this video. So let me make a quick summary of what this video was about. All right. Mm, so I was sharing my thoughts. First, I told you that I have a difficult period of my life, that I come through a difficult period. First, at my workplace, we are forced to make some redundancies, and I had to make a list of the employees that I think should be let go, and I had to do it with a heavy heart, but I guess it's nice that they asked for my opinion, but still, it's heartbroken. Another thing that I mentioned is that the health of my girlfriend is getting worse. Things don't look bright at the moment, but I hope she will recover soon. And besides, I talked lots of nonsense. I was rambling. So yeah, I'd like to finish this video on a positive note. So let me put it this way. No matter what happens in your life, I just don't want you to give up. Um, I know that sometimes it can be difficult for you to be positive about the future, but I may not look like a positive person, but deep in myself, I'm a really cheerful and positive person. It's just like life's been difficult recently, and that's all. But I'm hoping that there will be a break in the clouds and everything's gonna be alright. So, thanks for watching and see you in the next video. Bye.